Now, it's estimated that more than 3 million Ukrainians have had to leave their country since the start of the war, seeking security elsewhere in Europe. Among them, 12-year-old Yeva, who was forced out of her home in Kharkiv. She's been keeping a diary of the long journey that has now safely ended in Ireland. Our correspondent, Porrick O'Brien, who first met her on the Ukrainian border, has her story.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy Patrick's Day!
The 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, Dublin. It's 21 days since Yeva Skalatskaya and her grandmother Irina fled Kharkiv.
Предисловие. Всем известно, что означает слово «война». Но практически никто не знает, что это слово предоставляет на самом деле.
The 12-year-old started writing her journal the day before the war began, a way to record and to process. Diary entries and dates, it is then, the 25th of February.
Бабушка пришла в залу и сказала: «Кажется, Путин начинает войну с Украиной». У меня началась паническая атака.
A week into the war, their apartment was damaged in shelling, the day after Yeva and Irina left Kharkiv. After travelling across Ukraine, arrived at a refugee centre in Rozhorod, near the border with Slovakia. Her best friends were also on the move across Europe.
Наш класс разъезжался, Вика уехала в Германию, Ира поехала в Кременчуг, а Даня стоит на границе с Польшей.
The stopping train from Chop.
On the 8th of March, they boarded one of the evacuation trains out of Ukraine en route to Budapest, Hungary. Yeva's parents are separated. Irina has been looking after her since birth. Her father and mother stay in contact.
Гордишься за меня?
Ну, ты есть наша звезда и гордая, действительно.
Да, конечно.
In Budapest, thousands of refugees disembarked with them.
Я вышла из вокзала и посмотрела вокруг. Это было удивительно. Какой красивый город, большой торговый центр, старинные здания, огромное движение людей и машин окружали меня. Эмоции просто вырывались наружу. Я впервые в Европе.
A volunteer has offered Yeva and Irina a place to stay.
Hello. We are just ready. Officially ready. I promise.
As the multilingual 12-year-old, Yeva is organising most things. You forget she's a child at times, but then the moments when she reminds you.
Oh my God! I'm bowling. Oh my God! Oh my God!
After our first report about Yeva and Irina was broadcast, dozens of people in Britain and Ireland reached out with offers of support.
Мы подружки.
We are friends.
They decided it would be more straightforward to head for Ireland.
Don't be worried about school. We'll sort school out, okay?
To stay with Catherine Flanagan and her husband Gary in Dublin.
So we have
Introductions via video call in Budapest.
many people. I am a teacher. My husband is a teacher. Both of our schools have offered for Yeva to come and be a student in our school. But we also want to just give you friendship and give you support and look after you. Yeah.
Dublin Airport, March the 11th.
I think just to make sure it's the right way round.
Did you say?
The girls on my school, mate.
We kind of know what she looks like, don't we?
Oh, look.
Yeva!
Yeva! Hello, Gary is my Oh, you're welcome.
You're okay.
We have postcards and lots of stuff for you.
Are you okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All okay. Okay.
March the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, Dublin. I love your outfit, man. You've really gone proper native. Green, made up of blue and yellow this year. After the parade, by chance, we bumped into another young Ukrainian refugee, Anastasia. She fled Kyiv and arrived with a host family in Dublin in the last few days.
А ты слышала когда-нибудь звуки самолета? Авиация?
Конечно, не летели прямо над моей головой.
Да, а я когда была в Харькове, ну, я тоже много раз слышала авиацию, а потом, когда я приехала в Дублин, мы живем возле аэропорта, и иногда, когда часто взлетают самолеты, мне это иногда немного пугает. Но потом я понимаю, что я нахожусь здесь.
Yeva's journey had momentum, was exciting at times. The attention of journalists added to that. But when she stopped moving, after she met another refugee who shared the pain, Yeva went quiet. But then, picked herself and her pen back up again and wrote it all down.